here. You felt it, did you not?
There's a sound like power.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries.
Unless you tell her to put it back on. Okay.
But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Alright, sorry. I got a text saying my sister's in the middle of a tsunami warning in Alaska, so... yeah, interesting. A weapon master, a Jedi Watchman, or the way of the Force? I need to
Very
think.
well. I shall wait.
Can you tell me more about the Darkwater
That
crystal?
crystal is bonded to you. Through you it acquires... Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something else?
What? What do you know about Versus
If he
Master?
can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet.
My phone is blowing
He
up about the
spared
tsunami
Mirror
warning.
and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
Okay. He's no longer a man?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal
Yeah,
with
not
her
happening,
master.
Kreia. How do you sacrifice
It is
for
a
homework?
technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand.
He used to kill an entire planet?
Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time.
Other
Ask.
questions? You don't have a T3.
Betrayal, and by a machine that I will not abide. Machines. Always did Revan use them to inflict his will on the galaxy, whether in war or in assassination. His passion for such tools, for things dead to the Force, defies me. He would have loved a human droid such as you, dead to the Force. A shell that would carry
Wow.
out his orders. It is no matter. It is a device, and now it is broken. You have befriended the Seer. Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself. And do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, Do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Right?
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the
I had to do
flesh.
option 2 because it's like,
the
whoa,
servant
whoa,
of
whoa.
Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
She might be able to find
Perhaps.
us fine.
I am not convinced. Did he? And what do you make of that?
Someone wanted to blind
The
them.
Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more. Ask.
You don't seem like the handmaiden.
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all. Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. But I will abide her presence. She may have her uses. Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against
It's kind of
you,
funny. She gets
so may
pissed
we
at
use our
everyone
servants against her.
that I
Do
just
not
like
see
am trying to
every
befriend,
enemy as an
and she's just
enemy.
like,
See
everyone
them
is
instead
evil.
as an ally,
Ignore them
whether
all.
they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage. Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
Other
Ask.
questions? She did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
Alright.
Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now,
Computer used to
stretch
interrupt it.
out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive. Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Shaddaa, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
I heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
How did I
That
do
is
that?
not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I'm...
+1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. Nice. Maximum force points increased. Influence with Kreia has been gained. Light and dark side points, they neutralized each other. Alright, we will save
You
them.
have grown strong in the Force. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. I have seen you display many acts of mercy.
There's enough suffering. If I can alleviate it for one person, then I've made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable. Ah, then you have from such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its
Wow, she has a lot to
may be
tell me
moved.
since I got back on
That
this
is
ship.
why you
Usually
must
she
be
doesn't
careful
tell me
in
much
all
at
that you
all.
do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born. Ask, and I will answer.
Okay. How do you manage such
Have you
huge
never
force?
asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
Two.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed.
I think I've seen
And where
this already.
did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet, and
Yeah,
I
I've seen
suspect
this.
the answer to that question is time.
I forget this. I lost influence of
Yes.
Kreia for my response.
That is something we will leave until we
You need to have 2 single-handed lightsabers, one for yourself and one for... Oh, do they have to be equipped? I was like, I have a lightsaber. What the frick? There we go.
Yes.
Higher
The
mysteries
time
of the
to
Force.
hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need... You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you... Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy? Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and
Wait,
harm,
is this
and
another
bringing it into the-
class?
Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the... Or perhaps your way lies upon the...
Did you know
I
Revan?
misspoke before. Ask
Damn.
ignorance, and perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
You're
Am I?
lying.
Then perhaps you should know there are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me. No, but if I did, you would never know. So my words, but perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am. I did not ask you.
We're going now. Okay, I'm gonna look up real quick. These are prestige classes, right? Am I level 20? Is that what's going on here? No, I'm only level 16. I think that's for this is for prestige class, isn't it? A master class? Can I still level up the base class when I take a master class? Or no? Great, another D&D thing I need to reference. KOTOR 2 Prestige. I can't level up the previous class, okay. Here we go. Can I see the class breakdown, internet? Star Wars KOTOR 2 class trees. Come on, someone's got it. I want to see community guides, strategy wiki. Oh, this is helpful. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Prestige classes. There we go. Sorry, I'm looking at the trees and the guides to let me know what they are. Can I show this? Yes, I can. Cool. All right, I'm going to put this over the game screen for now so we can take a look because this is important. So here we go. I roughly did it. Okay, so my class skills for the Jedi Weapon Master are Demolitions, Awareness, Persuade, and Treat Injury. They're pretty much the same thing I already have, except Repair and Security no longer are considered class. I get more health and force. Increased melee, deflect, inner strength. Something I want to look then is the classes all go to 20. Don't this one goes to 30. So should I stay with 30 until then? Oh, that's something I have to consider now then. Do I stay with this until 30 or continue on? Jedi Watchman gives me computer use as a class skill. 3 plus int times 4? Force camouflage, I'm guessing, is force stealth, essentially? Hmm. But the sheer number of force powers I'll have, I could spam force lightning for days. I think we'll do. You change it 16. Yeah, it's only because there's 10 more levels still to gain here. That's why I'm wondering. Because that's. How many more feats do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more feats. But that's it. How's my power scale on Council or on Master? 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So it's basically the same growth I've been on then. I just get a feat immediately. Okay. Light Mastery plus 3 Wisdom. Okay,
Yes.
let's do it.
Very well.
You teach me any lightsaber forms. Force
Very
forms.
well.
Focus
It
the form.
allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your Force powers. It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred of the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where you must fight only through the Force. Very well. Of which did you... Helpful, especially in tandem with other Force techniques. This one opens you to the Force, allowing you to recover your strength with the Force rapidly in combat. Very well. When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe. Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more
Mine
complex
EXP farming?
machines
What's
such as
that?
droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: Do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
Perceive the environment is my
And what
current
skill
one.
would you say is your greatest weakness?
Demolition. Stealth.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the...
I'll take this lesson to heart.
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have... When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill... Yes? Very... I confess its nature elude. It seems that
More about the Force. Can you teach
the
me any lightsaber
Jedi
forms?
practice many... You may have already felt the... Others make...
The Makasi.
A technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the force or lightsabers, but
Oh,
not
nice.
against
So you just
anyone
place your own
else.
mines and you
Others
just farm
may come
EXP
with
that way.
time, with experience.
So you'd want to have Kreia on your party for her EXP boost ability then.
A defensive technique, but effective. Use it if you do not wish to be hit or if you are facing many opponents with blasters. With a lightsaber blade and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent defense against blasters, but in other situations, it merely delays the inevitable. Others may come with time, with experience. Very...
Okay. Yeah, for me it would be putting Bao-Dur in the party. He's my mind specialist. Alright, let's work on... Oh yeah, I want to put the computer gloves on. Do I have one of these that gives me computer as well? No. I think, yeah, my reflex is the one I need to shore up.
You know, I noticed a glow before, but now it's bright around you. You've come a long way since Paragus, and despite all we've been through, you seem a lot better for it.
More in touch with the Force than I have ever been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just one... Alright, but I'm out of credits.
He never wants to play anything but Pazak. Or is that how you, like, gain influence with him? Nice. You're trying to rebuild him, why? Any idea how its parts got scattered? What other questions? How's the Ebon Hawk? Other questions? Give it a spin. Nice, you got +1 dex. Guess I got caught up in my work. Let's try the computer one. Try again later. Never mind. I'll be going. Nice, I got 1,000 EXP for upgrading him. And then you, sir.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Are we in the cargo hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer.
Okay.
If by okay you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulary.
Wow, that is really
causing me
nice.
to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Yeah,
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
You look a lot like a series of droids that have attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you,
Of
we would
course
not
he
be
would
speaking.
say that.
And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there are at least now 4 other ones.
Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
One.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
You're alright.
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am
I have to
fine.
admit, I love talking to HK
I
units.
mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being. Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What,
Answer.
meatbag?
No, Master. I said it again. Answer. Yes.
Master.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Nice. Ooh, and another 1,000 EXP.
Statement. Master, as As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities.
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I've come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy. Statement. Oh, Master, please, of course they are. Any time you inconvenience or jeopardize yourself for another, it is a vulnerability. In any event, I feel compelled to point out that your self-destructive path of pacifism and sacrifice will only lead to your doom. That may be a trifle melodramatic, but frankly, it is something that all Jedi should hear. And I have been rehearsing the speech for some time.
Where are you studying vulnerabilities?
Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
That doesn't answer my question.
Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
You don't have to call me master.
Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
Nothing, never mind. Oh, I lost influence with him, but it was hilarious. We going. Alright, is there anyone else? Maybe she has new stuff to say to me now that I activated the droid?
Yes? I fail to understand the problem. I had heard the Coreward systems had customs concerning modesty, but when training...
We could go the Goku route. Okay, so she refuses to put her clothes back on. Got it.
Yes.
Jedi
It
Master.
is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the
certain
next
set of
steps,
skills.
you must face your past and...
Wait, awareness is capped at 20? Wait, do skills cap at 20 in this game? No, they can't cap it 1. Can they? We'll put it in repair. Oh. Regenerate force points, light side, enlightenment, and prestige sense? +2 damage with lightsabers. Master dueling. I think master dueling for now. I get 2 powers, inspire followers. Still can't force lightning, because I'm 1 level away. Force immunity and improved energy resistance. Okay. And +3 wisdom. I have 25 wisdom? Holy crap. How many force points do I have? 293.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We need to take the crystal out, I think? Take the concentration form. And I got stuck on something?
Yes. That crystal is bonded to you. Let me focus there. Is there something?
I'll be going. Alright, so it's now been better attuned to me, probably because I'm now master in light, it's not neutral anymore. No, it says it's neutral. He gives me attack, dexterity, strength, and wisdom. This crystal is broken as hell. How many more influences do I need to like make it so the handmaiden will keep talking to me?
Very well. For this, we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the vibroblade. Then let us begin.
The Sith Tremor Sword. Where's the Zabrak Vibroblade? Oh, that's on somebody else already. So the Sith Tremor Sword then. So is this just how... No danger anymore? Okay. Yeah, because it looked like they were being kind of friendly with each other the one time, so I was really concerned when you said that. I'm like... But I'll do a couple more of these if it keeps going, just to see.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by what?
Okay. We do that, and then we're gonna... put our robe back on. Our lightsaber. Go talk to her again, because I haven't talked to her since we got her in the party in that one time.
My life for your...
I want to teach some of the
I am
forms I've learned.
prepared both in mind and...
She's
I
learned Force
understand
Affinity.
now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
I only taught you to make you stronger, not
I
serve
do
me.
not understand. but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not.
Oh, is level 18 with her? Okay.
I
Any
will
other
answer
questions?
what I... It is not a... It was not a thing done with for his... And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people,
Okay, I've heard that before.
the Jedi, and my people... He cannot deny his... And now,
I've already heard that.
I will...
Alright.
My master, when
Another
he showed me my
influence
world,
success.
showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it is... But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain. Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self.
Cool, that was cool. That was actually new then. Alright.
I will answer what I...
How do you see through the Force?
It is difficult to explain.
Okay, that's my next one. Nice. So our next place we're going to go to then... IHK by HK. You said Nar Shaddaa is fun to do? What's a harsh move by Obsidian? Alright, let's hit Nar Shaddaa next. Oh. Yeah, I don't like losing party members. However, I do accept it. Like, if I play this
Well,
again
here
in
we
the
are,
future sometime...
Smuggler's Moon.
Sorry.
It's the gaping
And she's
maw of
naked in
Nal
the
Hutta,
scene.
swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
Okay, what's Nal Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
That bad? I didn't think anything could compel you to bathe.
You spend all day thinking up that joke? Maybe you and Bayodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation would prove worthwhile.
So there's a lot of
Yeah. Some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
Okay. How hard would it be to hide
Shouldn't
there?
be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
It's not like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
Okay. The refugee
Not
sector?
everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy. It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic.
Okay.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
You had to say something, Adam. You just had to say something. I love the CG of this game. Everything looks top notch. No, that's not a Republic ship. I was like, wait, is that a Republic ship? But no. A Wookiee. Twi'leks, a droid. Hey, HK for 50s.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrekto natada beer mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Panisokokran, joka mata storch ban locha. Joana masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Loka kamaran endoso ran
Oof.
no chabi.
Hanar.
Tu
Hanar.
rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana
Little
si
red maned human
chukoratawa.
female?
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The hupo boteño go jucho picha, gwen tabani sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo. Joana masaranka ma ramazurata, keso juskrita lorsa, yumacha fueko mikojira, kawanabota atagwa kankadira, yutaka alwanji yumaliba, tu es mahawika si wawanta mo go.
So people are going to try and goad me into a fight then.
Nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no saka, jita bedwana maticha, doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Si machadana, dona we searcha makaran.
Oh, they're also going to try and kidnap people? Okay.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep.
Seeing the handmaiden in the cutscenes is just kind of funny.
Warning, watch where you step.
I wish you could
or you'll fall
like
for
set up people
hours.
before you step on the city. Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
We're gonna be okay
Sure,
on the landing pad?
most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Looks a little
Maybe
exposed.
but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system. Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Alright, so we should find Swoop Biking, Pizak to go play and earn money,
All right, then,
and
let's
buy
move
stuff
out.
from the stores.
Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile. Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
I agree. They're nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect him.
I do not wish your support, Dark Jedi. Your words only undermine my arguments.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Right?
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with
course.
you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad.
Some kind of problem?
Problem is, you are on my landing pad. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Oh, shit.
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
Hey, make it worth your while.
Yeah? Right now, all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering? Done! Pleasure doing business
Nice.
with you.
Awareness for the
I
win
got
there.
some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Yep. Alright, we're taking these two with us. Yes. Alright, let's get some clothes on her now. The light armor has built-in fire defense, though. How much dex does she have? 19? So she's got +4. She caps at +5. So, but she's a soldier that can use up to heavy armor. But I can, if I want to use the like uncanny light armor, I can. That's +9. Well, that's kind of cool indeed, yeah. +9. +11. +9. +10. +11. Plus 10 and immunity to crit. Kind of like this. It's either going to be the fire or the immunity to crit. I think I'll start with the fire for now. Alright, and... Catherine Gauntlets. Damage versus electrical. She's going to be my tank, so this person's going to have... You need fortitude or something? What do you need? Will is what you need. Got it. +4 index. Oh, that's what's boosting her dex so high. Why is her dex having to be boosted so high? What do I have her built? Dual weapon. Does she have finesse? No. But unarmed strikes. Oh, am I supposed to take her weapon off? Finesse and strength on her. Dual weapon. Can they all become Jedi later? When they hit level, like, 15 or something? Beats. What else do I give her? Generate force points, maybe? Where was finesse? I'll give her finesse. Alright, she is level 15. No, yeah, we'll give you that. You having that adrenaline stimulator is actually really good because it gives you plus like 21 dexterity. I'll take that. 9 to 30 or 5 to 15. So 9 to 30 or 8 to 28. Hmm. $15 to 36. And that's not even paying attention to the balanced the needs of balancing. 9 to 29. Okay, we'll do this for now then. Damage to Sonic. Arcanian Blinders. Sure. Alright, now let's level her up. So she's got her dual weapon, she's got her flurry done, lightsabers done. Lightsaber finesse has been learned. She can't learn lightsaber finesse though. Interesting. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Jedi conditioning or advanced Jedi defense. Powers, master speed. So she's got basic buffs, but not like Kreia has. Alright. F4. Can we talk to her?
Yes? You may ask. She said you that is... Atris says that you... Atris said... Yes. Without having... Battle is... You may ask. Yes. Though my father's blood I share with my sisters.
Okay. This is new here.
Of my mother.
I didn't have that option
my father
before.
Was Usanis, an Ichani general. He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian Wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them. I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor V, and her body was never recovered. My father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action. He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War. When Revan sought to destabilize the Ichani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful, but that is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal. I am the mark of that disloyalty. It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to others. I only wish you to know. Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult.
Alright, thank you for telling me.
You have earned my trust. I wish to honor the trust you have shown me, and I wish to explain what... I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons.
Good thing Kreia is not here, because after we have this conversation, and Kreia would immediately like chime in about something that would piss her off.
I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it. You honor me, exile. Together, then. You may... Before entering Atris's service, yes, I can. It is not important. We all have value in our oaths to others. When importance is placed... If reasons of the self is why you turned away, then yes, perhaps there was... I do not know. That is a question... You may... It is not possible to dock a... Yes.
Nice, we got more influence then. That is good. Alright, so these are the dual-wield party. This should get interesting.